Alright guys, in this video we're going to triage the file. This is the initial part of the analysis. We're looking for the low-hanging fruit. Alright, so I have a file set up here. It's a project that I created for this demo. It's RE demo exe. So let's see what kind of information we can get. Alright, so we get that's a PE32 portable executable for Windows. Okay, that's some information that's good to know. Let's look at RE demo again. This with my handy tool, Binwalk. It's one of my favorite tools. Let's check it out. Alright, portable executable. Okay, we don't get too much here, but let's take a look at a different file. Okay, this one is a installation, basically an install file for this SEL 5630. Alright, so this one, it gave us a little bit more. It says nullsoft installer self-extracting archive. Interesting. Alright, let's see. I already did this part because it takes a while, but I did the same thing with Binwalk, and Binwalk found more stuff in here. There's some stuff embedded in there. So you can see it definitely can give you a lot more information depending on the file and what the file has. This other file that I have for the demo is fairly small. It's nothing fancy, so that's why it doesn't show too much information on here. Okay, the next thing we're interested in is looking at some strings. They can give us some pretty good information. Depends on what you're working on. You know, you can get some really good stuff out of it. For example, if you're working like a CTF, you're practicing some stuff, you can find some interesting things. So let's try running strings on this. Okay. All right, whoa, we got a lot of stuff on here. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get a little bit more, get this thing a little bit more narrowed down. So I know, because I created this file, that there might be something related to a password in here. Well, okay, cool. So we do have something about passwords, some interesting stuff here. Cool. All right, so let's see, let's move on to the next thing. There's this other tool called Flaws. It's a tool created by I believe it's by the FireEye Flare team, and it does some like the obfuscation techniques on the file. See if you can find some other strings that might be hidden. You might be able to read something along those lines. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So see, in this case, it didn't really find anything. No, the code is zero strings, zero stack strings. So it pretty much probably gave us the same thing as the file utility. All right, let's go ahead and run. Let's look at the hex of this file. Okay. All right, so there's stuff in here. Let's see if we can find anything interesting. PE overflow. Oh, that's interesting. So overflow range error. Okay. All right. See. Oh, look at this. It's something about passwords. If password, security center. Correct. Okay. All right, cool. That's some interesting strings there. All right, let's go ahead and do something else here. I think for the initial triage, I mean, this is pretty basic, but I think I'm gonna leave this here, and then we're gonna move on to a little bit more on the actual static analysis part of things.